Hey everyone, it's me, and in this video I'm going to be comparing service frequency of 2008 and today. Now, two things before I start. First of all, if you have any comments or suggestions or requests for any Infovids, leave it in the comments section of any video. And secondly, whilst I was on the 2008 serial website, I went on the page for S-sets, and it says here, will be withdrawn from service in 2010, which is a bit of a joke because they're only getting retired this year, 2018, 8 years later, so just something I thought I'd share with you. Anyway, let's get into it. This compares service frequency for trains going into the city in the morning peak. So on the Western Line, 2008, there were 14 trains coming from the Penrith branch. There's now 16. Used to be 3 trains coming from Richmond. There's now 4. In 2008, some trains started Quakers Hill, 3 in the morning peak. Now they start Schofields, 6 in the morning peak. And starting from Blacktown, 2 in 2008, and now there's 4. On the T2 line, in 2008, you had 6 coming from Glenfield and 4 coming from Campbelltown. Nowadays, you have 8 coming from Parramatta with the extension and 11 coming from Leppington, which is not on this map, but anyway. So from 10 services to 19 services, it's a 90% increase. On the Bankstown line, in 2008, 5 services from Liverpool, 6 from Lidcombe. There's now 11 from Liverpool and 7 from Lidcombe. So overall 64% increase in services. On the Northern Line, in 2008, there were 5 express services for all stops starting from Epping and 4 from Eastwood. In 2018 now, there's 2 express and 9 all stops. It's actually an 18% decrease in services. On the North Shore, in 2008 there were 18 services, now there's 34, so an 89% increase. On the Carlingford line, used to be 3 go to Clyde, and 1 actually goes all the way to Central from Carlingford. Now it's just 4, all 4 going to Clyde. So no change in services. However, 1 service in 2008 used to go all the way to the city. On the Illawarra Line, in 2008 there were 7 services from the Cronulla branch, 7 from the Waterfall branch, and 8 express services. Now there's 13 from the Cronulla branch, 6 from the Waterfall branch, 8 all-stop services starting from Hurstville, and 6 express. A service increase of 41% total. T7 Olympic Park line, there's basically double services. 2008 it was 6 services in the peak to Lidcombe, now there's 12 simply. In the T8 airport line, now from express from Macarthur, in 2008 and 18 it's the same, 15 services from Macarthur or Campbelltown Express. However, all stop services from East Hills, in 2008 the all stop services started from East Hills, now they start from Revesby, and there's the same amount of services, so no change in services at all. However, all stop services in those days used to start from East Hills, now they start 2 stations earlier. On the Blue Mountains line, from Springwood to the city, there were 2 services that start at Lithgow, 1 starting at Mount Victoria, 1 starting at Katoomba, and 1 starting at Springwood. that was 2008. Now 3 from Lithgow, 3 from Mount Victoria, 1 from Katoomba, and in the morning peak, Springwood gets the ex-Bathurst Bullet, which was introduced in 2012, so a 60% increase in services total. Central Coast and Newcastle Line, in 2008 you had 6 services from Newcastle, 2 from Wyong, 2 from Gosford, and 2 all stops. Now there's 4 from Newcastle, 2 from Wyong, 4 from Gosford, and 2 local services, sorry. So no change, except all stop services are now local. On the South Coast Line, 2008 there was 3 Kiama Express services, there's now 4. And in 2008 there was 3 services from Port Kembla stopping all stops. Now there's only 2, so there's no change in services. From the Southern Highlands, no change, 2 from Moss Vale, 1 from Goulburn in the peak. Hunter Line, in 2008 there were 5 from Talara, 2 from Dungog, and 1 from Scone, so a total of 8 services. Now there's 4 from Talara and 1 each from Dungog, Scone, and Maitland, so actually a 14% decrease in services. And in total, in 2008 there were 153 services in the peak. Now there's 180, so a total 22% increase. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up now. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.